What's up guys, Floor here. Today I'm going to explain my Transmog flipping setup. I do use Fatloot's list, so if you want to go to the link in the description, if it's still up, hopefully it's still up, I haven't checked in a while, but I just basically, I import his group, which is down here, Xmog. This is his group, and it has crafted, Dark Moon Fair, not crafted, and vendor. And the only ones I really want to look at here are not crafted, and the only ones I'm going to be shopping for really are the non-defunct subgroups of that. So this is like 250 to 500, and this is DBRegionMarketAvg. Base is what it bases off of, so everything here is 250 to 500, or was at the time of his making this list, and then in here is 500 to 1000 and so on and so forth, and then you have the 5k plus group. As you can see, the DB region market average for all of these is pretty up there. So that's what he based it off of, that and a average of WoW auction, which doesn't exist anymore, and what was it? One other price source that doesn't exist anymore. So basically I just use DB region market average now. So you want to import these groups, and then you want to go to, for your operations, I have for auctioning, which is the important one, since with the new auction house setup, like, you don't really use the shopping setup anymore. So here's my prices for posting. Minimum is 50%, DB region market average, max is 250, normal is 125. And then when below minimum, post it normal. When above maximum, post it normal. And then I put my bid percentage at 95%. It used to put it yours below theirs if it had a lower bid percentage, but not anymore. I don't think it matters. And then post count, post cap 2, and then I post them for 48 hours. So I'll post 2 at a time max for 48 hours, and then I'll check this every 2 days, and I'll have like bags full of like hundreds of you know, just transmog items that I'll repost once every couple days. But for shopping, for the not shopping, sorry, no, yeah, it is shopping. So for the shopping operation, we have 20% DB market average, and since DB market average is kind of the only thing left in 8.3, that's what I'm using. So, but in order to shop, like, you could open the auction house, you could go to shopping, and then sure, yeah, you could, you know, pick all these that you want to shop for. So I would do non-crafted, and then I would shop for these, and then I'd run a scan, but then it's like, oh, it's scanning 1 out of 9,000, and then every 100 that it scans, it stops because of the new implementations that Bliz has made. So I just won't even do this. What I'll do instead is I will go to the WoW UI, and then I'll go through each armor category. So I'll go through plate, start with head, you search for plate head, and then you mouse over it, and if it says it's in the group in the tooltip, so this is not crafted, 250 to 500, I would buy that if I didn't have one, and it's cheap. Like, I usually buy below 100 gold. I like to keep it, you know, as close to 10 gold or cheaper as possible. But yeah, I would buy that if I didn't already have one, but as you can see, I already have one. So then there's like, you would go to like plate chest. Let's see, I know I have Warmaul breastplate. I have 2 of those, so I wouldn't buy that right now, but if I didn't have one, I would buy one. That's in the 1000 group, but it's dropped as of lately. But anyways, yeah, this is how I'll shop for my transmog. Instead of running a scan, I'll just go through each category. Belts, you know, you'll filter poor and common, and then just mouse over each one. See, there's one. Mouse over each one and then scroll down, and then mouse over each one, scroll down. And this is how I shop. Like, I'll go through each category and do this, and say this is like Revenant Girdle, like I don't have one of these, so I'll buy one of these. And then you buy it. When you buy it and then you go back, it resets your scroll. That's what I don't like about the new auction house, is it doesn't save your scroll position after you buy it. TSM would, but you have to scan for 3 hours for it to actually be useful. But this is just instant. Everything is instant. That's why I do this. So imbued plate, like I don't have that, and it's only 50 gold, so I'll buy that. Or whatever, you know. You just go through each category: mail, leather, cloth. Let's look for robes. Look for a nice robe. Oh, there's a couple. What do you know? I don't have shadow cancel tunics. I guess I'll buy one, you know, why not? It's 8 gold, couldn't hurt. And then the vendor price is pretty cheap, so you won't be losing that much by reposting it a million times at your base price. I deleted my history, so I can't actually show you, but with like 200 items in my inventory, I would say I make, you know, maybe 1,000 gold a day just checking it. Maybe more. Some days I'll make like 5,000 or more. And you know, sometimes occasionally you'll sell like a really big item, and that's worth celebrating. But yeah, just use Fat Loot's list, and then when you want to shop, you use the Bliz UI. I don't really, he says he doesn't do risks, so I don't do risks. Like, as you can see, none of these are gonna be, none of the wrist pieces are gonna be on the list because he doesn't do risks. And I think for good reason, because none of these really have very good sale rates, or they just get undercut. Like, you'll get undercut a lot, but oh well, it's part of the game. I mean, like, I've had shit where you'll sell something for 1,000 gold even though you've been undercut by like 4 auctions that are like 15 gold each, and someone still buys your 1,000 gold item anyways. Like, I don't know why that happens, but it does happen. I've had that happen several times in the past like couple weeks at least. But it's like a slow game. Like, let me get off my priest and get on my transmog and show you what I have. I only have like 200 items, and with 200 items it's kind of slow. I would imagine you would make more if you had more inventory for posting, because like you never know when everything cheap is gonna expire that's undercutting you, and your shit's gonna get bought out. Like, it's, like I said, it happens a lot, I guess. Like, I don't really know why, but I guess it just, there's little windows where all the cheap ones expire and they buy yours. Yeah, these are all my transmog items that I have now that I've just been collecting over like the past couple months or so. Let's look at that in here. See, like 440k worth. But of course they're all posted at like inflated prices. And the odds of me selling something is like, I'll sell 1 or 2, maybe 3 things every couple days, every time I check. And that's it's pretty slow, but I would imagine if you had like 800 items, it would be a lot faster. Alright, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.